What's up, guys? So in today's video, we're just going to be getting rid of this leather boot, kind of going with the whole race car look with the Cobra. Got the wheel and the seats, and this is the MGW original orange handle, so it's got this cool little orange piece that I think will look pretty good. I'll probably keep this trim ring here, but just get rid of the leather boot and just kind of see how that looks. I'm not sure how it'll look, but we're just gonna see how that looks. So we'll go ahead and spin this guy off. In pretty good shape for being, I think, almost 23 years old now. So now we got that loose. We can kind of just, don't remember exactly how this comes apart. Just pull straight off here. Looks like we got broken clips. Okay. Nice. So there's that cool looking MGW orange handle on there. So now I'm just gonna figure out how to get this shift boot out. Looks like I might need to break off these oh, that's cool. So you got Cobra. That's cool. Yeah, just pull this all off here. Not too bad. Now, if I ever want to put an Alcantara one, I could probably reuse this trim ring and then probably just glue it in place. Nice. So there we go. Got the boot off. Plug in the cigarette lighter again. Yeah, that's more like it. Sweet. I like it. That looks cool. Go and thread this guy on. Nice. I like it. Alrighty, guys. Kind of wanted to give you just a short little review on the seats and the wheel setup after having driven it for a little while now. Absolutely love the way they look. They're fantastic. Very comfortable. They hold you in really nice. These are the Evos, which is the 34-inch waist, and I'm like a 30, 31-ish. So they fit me really well. If you're a little bit bigger, you probably should go up a size. Or if you want something a little bit less tight, definitely go with a little bit bigger one, but this one works just fine for me. So probably my favorite part is how well connected to the car you feel with these seats. There's literally zero flex in the seat. You're not trying to hold yourself in the seat at all. So it gives the impression that the car handles much better because you really know where the car is, what it's doing, which is really nice. For me, they're comfortable. The rear bottom seat is kind of thin, as you can see here. It's not super thick. It's a little bit thinner. So if you got some weight to you, you might kind of push through there. You can get different seat bases, like different cushions. I think they make like a rally version that's like memory foam or extra thick, so you can swap those out. So it's just kind of nice about this seat. All this interior stuff rips out, and you can replace it with either new stuff or different padding and all that kind of stuff. But for me, it's worked out great. And then I don't have these on a slider. I chose just to hard mount them. The main reason why is the seat position. The main reason on going with these is I wanted to be lower in the car versus those stock seats. I was basically felt like I was driving a pickup truck. So now I got them low, right where they are, where it's not too low where you can't see over the dash, but it's just perfect for me. And for reference, I'm 6 foot. So if you're 6 foot, these without a sliders is literally perfect. So, but yeah, other than that, I think they look really good. The seat covers come off if you ever need to, like clean them for whatever reason. I probably won't have to if you just keep up on it. One thing I do need to figure out is the seat belt situation. I got to figure out, I haven't really looked at the manual on how you're supposed to have these belts, but right now I had the belt running up like this, and I got room in these seats for me to do this. So I click it there, and then I have this seat belt just kind of comes over the top of this like this. I don't know if that's proper. I might have to have this guy come down through here, or I don't know. So to be determined on how I'm gonna have this set up. I really haven't done a whole lot of research on that, but this has been working for me just fine. Not too bad to get in and out of, which is kind of nice. So what's nice about this wheel is I got the quick release on it, so you can take it off, set it up on the dash there, and then got just a little bit easier time. I kind of do this, and then just kind of sit down like that, and we're good to go. And then you kind of use your hand to kind of brace yourself, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and put this wheel on. So I'll try to figure out, so stock, let's see if I can get this camera up high enough. So stock was probably more like this. Now I'm here. It's pretty much what, I see about there versus before it was up here. So much better seating position. I like it. I got enough space with this wheel to hit the turn signal easily, no problem, except from the brights on. When the brights are on, you have to reach for it, but that's not too big of a deal. But yeah, I like this setup now too. And there's the passenger seat here. So they have these kind of like grippy guys on the side. I don't know how long these will last. I feel like if you got a lot of in and out motion, these won't last very long. And they also kind of have that same pattern on the bottom here. But yeah, overall they're very comfy. They hold you in really nice. It doesn't really hug my shoulders too much. I have plenty of shoulder. I got wider shoulders, so I have plenty of room for my shoulders. I don't feel like I'm, hunched in here like this. I feel pretty planted like this. And yeah, you definitely feel more bumps in the road. Definitely brings down the comfort wise as far as hitting bumps and stuff. I mean, there's cushion, but you don't have any of the flex of the stock seat, so you really feel everything, which I like. For a car like this, it's not, it's a 2000s Mustang. It wasn't a great smooth driver before, so it just kind of elevates it up a little bit more, which I don't mind. But keep that in mind if you're looking for something to be as smooth as a ride as possible. This is not it, but the trade-off for the feeling you get in these seats is incredible. So a little bit about the wheel. This is the Sparco Ford Performance wheel. Love the size, a little bit smaller. And when you go a little bit smaller, your steering input, you're gonna need a little bit more weight to turn it. So it makes the steering a little bit heavier, which I like. Not that the stock one was a decent weight, but this really dials it in, so you get a little bit more feel out of it and a little bit more weight to go into the wheel. I'm used to manual steering in the Comanche, so this is, it's still power steering, but much heavier, and it just feels better like this. And then with the quick release, super easy. Then you can just throw it up on the dash, which is nice. And if you guys haven't seen the install video, I have the Energy hub. That's for the 99 to 04 Mustangs. And then I bought the Sparco quick release hub. I didn't want to go with the Energy The lockup seemed fine. I just liked this more splined way. This seemed just more beefy and more secure. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I just felt a little bit better going this route. A little bit more expensive, but I think it was worth it. And in order to make the Sparco hub, the Sparco quick release work with the hub, is I had to add a little adapter piece to kind of space out, because this is a little concave, so it kind of pushes in too far into this, and it was hitting the bolt that holds the hub on. So I added a little bit of a spacer, and then this, and it's at the perfect, and here's how you actuate this. You kind of pull down on this, and you can only put it on one way. You can see if I try to set it on this way, nothing happens. If you get it, lock it in, there it is. And then it's not going anywhere. Really happy with how that turned out. So overall, super happy with going with these seats. I had originally wanted to go with the Recaro pole position, and these are very similar in specs and how they fit me. So if you like the pole position, these will work just as well. The pole position with Recaro, going through their kind of change in ownership and everything, they're backlogged. And I was talking to the lady at North America Recaro, and she was basically saying she has no idea when they'll even have the pole positions back in stock. They actually stopped taking orders for all new stuff. So these are still nice. These are a little bit cheaper, which was kind of nice. I think the pole positions were like $1,200 or $1,300, and I believe these were, at the time, I got them for $800 a piece. So I sold my stock seats, so that helped pay for, you know, the mounting bracket, the side mounts, and the seats themselves, and sold the stock steering wheel setup to someone else, actually someone on SVT Performance. So that was great. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So far, very happy with going with those seats. You know, it's kind of a big change going from stock seats to the aftermarket seats, but once you've experienced the racing seats, it's kind of hard to go back to the stock seats. They're just as comfortable, in my opinion, as the factory seats, if not more. Like, once you're actually driving around, they just hold you in. You're not working at trying to stay in the seat. And yeah, so anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Definitely consider subscribing if you're not. Definitely consider joining the Discord. It's where a bunch of other subscribers are at. We share pictures of our cars, just kind of look a little extra community there. It's free. I'll leave a link in the description for that if you guys feel like joining in there. And I've actually been helping a subscriber with his Cobra. He's had the same steering play that mine had, so I've been helping him with that, and we're kind of getting that all figured out, which has been fun, and I enjoy helping you guys out. So anyway, guys, we'll catch you guys in the next one.